just had a pretty interesting hotfix. Yep, we're gonna go right into the juicy details, but first, my name is Richard Unicorn Caller. I will be your host for today's show. Now, like I said, W101 does their daily maintenance every weekend, not weekend, but every Wednesday. They usually have the general maintenance, but this maintenance was actually a hotfix, and this hotfix included some exploits, I guess, to the Beast Moon seeds. Apparently, there are some exploits in doing these Beast Moon seeds. If you don't know, you get the Beast Moon seeds by crafting them, or you can basically just get them throughout the entire event. I know I have like 2 seed vaults that are filled up with Beast Moon seeds, so I can tell you that I got plenty. But whatever exploit it is, I'm actually glad that they patched it, because obviously cheating is no good, or glitching in the game and kind of breaking it. But speaking of crafting, they've also added in a new recipe in the game. This recipe can be found in the shopping district by Leloid, and basically, he has a juicy recipe. And that's right, you read it right. It's the Sinbad and Iron Sultan Gauntlet. And let me tell you, this gauntlet looks epic. You can just tell it looks epic. Now, the main question everybody has is where in the world do you actually get the reagents to actually make this sort of gauntlet? And that's very interesting because honestly, I have no idea. I wish I did, and I wish I could craft it, but we really don't know where the reagents. So we'll be going into some speculations on where to get the reagents. And like I said, this is all based on speculation and ideas. These are just ideas to basically at least pinpoint where the reagents might come from. So if you also have any speculation or ideas, leave a comment below. But let's just get right into it. So basically, one speculation that I saw from someone on Wizard 101 when they were up at the basically the crafting guy was they said that you needed the bundle and you needed the actual gauntlet to craft it, question mark. Yeah, it's a little confusing there. Some people saying you might need the bundle to actually craft the gauntlet because the reagents come from the bundle, and you would usually get the gauntlet that comes with the bundle, so it is very confusing. I don't think it has to deal with anything with a bundle. I think this is more concerned with something else, and that goes into speculation number 2, which I really don't hope this happens, but honestly, it might. Speculation 2 is that you would have to get the reagents through a pack. If you guys don't know this, Wizard 101 has tons of packs, and the drop rates are usually very poor. You know, you're always trying to open up one pack to get a certain mount, and you just keep opening them over and over and over again until you get what you want. Well, there could be that type of thing with reagents, because reagents do have their type of own bundle. If you guys don't know, reagents have the little mega reagent bundles. You can basically get reagents in the crown shop. The thing I don't want them to do is just make it pack exclusive and call it a day. That's what I really don't want. And I just hope, I'm just crossing my fingers that this is not a pack exclusive. I'm just crossing my fingers. Now, like I said, this is all based on ideas and speculation. We don't even know if these reagents are going to exist because they could change anything, and we don't really know where to get them. This is all based on speculation and just some ideas. But if it is going to be a pack exclusive, then a lot of players are going to be a little bit mad, I would think. And I know I personally would be mad and very upset because it doesn't really give me a chance to make this gauntlet without having to buy some crowns. So I'm really praying that this can just be craftable through some sort of drop source. And that leads me into my next speculation, and this concerns the Old Town Tunnel. If you guys don't know, the Old Town Tunnel is probably everybody knows about it. You might even know about it. Renee Wolfden, the landscaper, and the contractor, they are missing someone. They're missing one of the contractors or landscapers named Doug. So Doug is lost in the Old Town Hole, and that Old Town Hole is basically assumed, or basically theorized by everybody, saying that it's going to be a new level 130 dungeon, which it would be really cool. I would love to have a new type of Darkmoor like a dungeon. I think that would be cool. But again, everything is based on speculation, and we truly don't know what is underneath the whole town tunnel or the secret tunnel, perhaps. What's very interesting about this theory, though, is that maybe it is a dungeon, and if it is a dungeon, maybe you can only get these reagents in that dungeon or in that specific area of the old town tunnel. And that's where I kind of go into my speculation a little bit. Think about it. You're underground. We're underground in Wizard City, and who knows what the underground of Wizard City is actually made out of? And maybe it's supposedly made out of clay, and the clay that we need might be underneath Wizard City. So maybe it can be a droppable source. Like I said, that would have to be probably one of my most plausible theories. I really hope that it is some sort of drop source. There's also some transmute spells, but of course you need the actual clay reagent to actually make this type of reagent. So my theory, or what I basically want to happen, is that hopefully it is a droppable source that is available somewhere in the spiral, hopefully in the Old Town Tunnel. And then you can make the gauntlet. So I'm just crossing my fingers. I'm really crossing my fingers, and I'm just praying that it's not exclusive to a pack. I think we can get rid of speculation number one, though, because I don't think this has to deal with anything with a bundle. I think there is going to be a drop source, which I really hope. But if it is going to be exclusive to a pack or bundle, then yeah, it might be a buzzkill for everyone. But, it does seem like a pretty cool gauntlet. I mean, Sinbad and the Iron Sultan, that just sounds awesome. I look forward to all the new content that is coming. But let me know what you guys think about the whole gauntlet thing. Remember, I made my whole philosophy about your expectations. So, don't have your expectations too high because everything is subject to change. We don't really know much about these reagents. We don't know if it's going to be a pack exclusive, so don't get too happy. Just wait and see what happens. But I guess what I'm trying to say is stay frosty, all right? Stay on your toes. My name is Richard Unicorn Caller, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.